It's not there, it's not there. Where's the... Oh, hello Chuffets, how you doing? I was just looking for a game. With invisible walls. Transform your family into a bunch of apprentice magicians who are in search of some magical items that will help them become more powerful magicians. And, oh dear, it's a box of eternal stench here. Whew. In the Magic Labyrinth, you will find that there is a labyrinth without walls, and then you will find a labyrinth with walls. As you can see, it uses the inside of the box, which is nice. And you can construct a labyrinth however you wish. You can make it as difficult by adding as many walls as you want, or you can make it as easy by removing walls. You can then place it on top, and nobody knows where anything is, and you do a bit of twisting and shouting and wicka 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 DJ Supreme, and nobody knows where these walls are. Psst. You might know where the walls are if you have one of these. Players will choose one of the four colours, whatever one they want to be. As you can see, each piece comes with a ball bearing, which is magnetic. Woo! And as you can see, woo! When you put them back in the box, they will just go together like that. Now these pieces go on the corners of the board, like so. And also, so does their ball bearing, which automatically magnetically sticks like that, as you just saw. There he is! Woo! So once players have chosen their corners and their colours, you're ready to play! Almost! You need to look into the bag of doom. You need to put your hand in and then pull out one of the tokens. Oh, there we go, we got a ring. Aha! I wonder if Frodo was in this labyrinth somewhere. Okay, and it will correspond to one of the spaces on the board, and you place it there. Now the object of the game is for your witch, Harry Potter person, to work his way through the labyrinth and pick up these pieces, and they need 5 of them to win. So once I pick that up, I will have to pick another one from the bag and be the first one to get the jewelry, wherever it is. Where is it? There it is. And all without hitting a wall. And now you're ready to play. Each player will roll the dice, which is 6-sided, but there's 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You roll the dice and then you move that amount of squares. Yes, it's a roll and move game. And as you can see, squares. So there's no diagonal in this. It's all diagonalist. Diagonal? Yeah, you can't move diagonal. You have to move orthogonal. Yeah, orthogonal. Okay, orthogonal, which is horizontal and vertical. So I would move 1 space there. I'd move 1 space there. And then I'd wait for that sound, which told me that I'd hit a wall. I've lost my B, and I have to start again. So let me sum up the Magic Labyrinth. It is a roll and move board game that everyone wished was invented when they were a child, because this game is just fantastic fun. This game is an absolute delight to play with children. You can change the level of depth of this game. You can add more walls to make it harder for them. You can take lots of walls away to make it easy for them. You can extend the length of the game by making the score maximum of 3, so the first person to get 3 items from the labyrinth is the winner, or you can extend it to 8. That's where this game just becomes really, really fun. But not just for kids. I enjoy playing this game with friends my age, because there is this thing about who has the best memory and memorizing the routes. Because you're watching your friends go around and you're doing it yourself. You're going around the labyrinth and you're going, right, I need to get that. Right, okay, there's a wall there. And then you just hear that sound. And just that one sound alone will send you into giggles. That's why this game is fun and great, not just for young families and children, but for us adults as well. The rulebook is really well written and laid out. Everything is very simple to read and understand. And it even tells you what pieces to throw away when you punch the game out for the first time. All the components are simple but solid, and they work really well, which give this game a longevity, because you're not going to be worried that this game is going to go in the bin because a few pieces are broken. This game, I think, is going to last a long time, even with young children, unless they eat the walls. The special dice is nice, where it hasn't got a 5 and a 6, but you know, 1 1, 1 4, and then 2s and 3s. The only thing that I can really down this game with is the tokens in the bag. They could have been bigger, they could have been a different colour, so when you place them on the board, people can see them, because they do get kind of lost in coloured. As I said, if they were bigger, you wouldn't lose them so easily as well when the kids have a fight afterwards. I found it's a very simple idea, it goes down well everywhere, and it is just great fun. And you don't need no magic dance. No, you don't need that at all. And before I go, I'm going to do a little magic on you. You do not have to buy every game out there. Just buy the good ones.
Because we've got a track which is tracking how quickly Sherlock Holmes is solving the case, and there's also trying to eliminate red herrings, and you've got to do it in exactly you've got to eliminate exactly the right amount of evidence to prove that these are beyond reasonable doubt, and so on and so forth. And Z-Man, it's a game that we've been developing for 2 years now. It was picked up at the beginning of last year, around about April last year, by Z-Man Games, and it's been in development for a little while, so we're hoping to see it this year.
Wow, that's exciting! And you heard it here first at Berkey and Badger Board Game Battle Show.
But it's no longer Z-Man Games because Z's not there anymore. So
it's Man Games.
Man Games. Yeah.
Ludo, smell bad! Smell bad!